Good morning, good afternoon. Where in this big, beautiful, wide world are you? I'm in Tucson, Arizona today. Probably don't know this, but I've been wandering around the Southwest on this sort of personal healing pilgrimage and having an amazing time, letting the desert just whoosh, suck away anything that hasn't been serving me. It's been wonderful and beautiful. I highly recommend it. I'm making my way back to Northern California now, but you're catching me mid-travel. So, how are you? It is so nice to be here. It is beautiful to be able to be creating this sacred space and delivering messages from divine spirit, to have you be a part of that, to be a part of the sacred container and the sacred circle. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I'm the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission. The Bhava Mission is a digital church. We truly embrace the dogma of no dogma, and we are here to help you connect with the infinite and move from fear to love and cement in this incredible new paradigm. We also have a seminary, a school branch with the Bhava Spiritual Mission, where we teach you how to hone in on your special, unique, intuitive, and spiritual gifts and take those out into the world. So we're a little multifaceted, but we're here to do the good work and be living in partnership with spirit. That is what we're all about. So I'm so glad you're here and joining today. Feel free to leave a comment. Tell me where you are. Tell me how you are. Say hi. Anything you want as we dive further into our broadcast today. I'm going to encourage you to leave your questions and leave your comments about the topic and the message from spirit that I have the privilege of delivering to you today. Before we do all that, we're going to go ahead and ground in. So I want you to take just 2 minutes with me. And if you're able to right now, close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths with me, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. Maybe it'll feel warm or tingly. You'll just be aware that it's happening. And your next inhale, take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect to divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pull again in the root chakra and exhale into your root chakra. All right, go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi. Let me know you're there. Sending you all the love. Okay. So first of all, I have to say, I just mentioned at the beginning of this video is, I'm on this sort of healing pilgrimage. I've been spending a lot of time by myself, and I've been spending so much time by myself and so withdrawn and pulled in. It's been absolutely beautiful. I've been really in tune with my body and my rhythms and just, wow, I'm just really in communication. But then talking to other people has become increasingly more challenging. Even talking to video, I feel like I'm just getting awkward as I spend more time alone. So bear with me if I stumble and stutter along this video and this message. I'm coming back to civilization, so we're going to get there. But anyway, so the download I got this morning from Divine Spirit was about ego purpose and soul purpose, but really more about ego identity and soul experience, expression, if you will. As I kind of wrote a whole bunch down about like purpose and used the word purpose, but as I was feeling into this to come on live, I was like, purpose is kind of a loaded word. It's like it automatically creates a really tight container. But that being said, we'll talk about this and you'll get the idea. And I want to hear from you what your feeling is, how you feel about this message, what comes up for you. I am not omniscient. I receive this information, these messages from spirit through the lens of my perspective. And the power in community and coming together like this is we expand on this message and we have a deeper understanding of spirit's message through our time together today. So please don't hesitate to leave your comments, to leave your thoughts, to leave your impressions, your downloads, and your questions. And I always look forward to bringing your comments up on the screen and discussing them further and sort of diving into them. And so it's a powerful time, a powerful container for us. But anyway, talking about ego purpose and soul purpose. The first thing the spirit said to me is, your ego purpose is not bad. We're here for the human experience, which means we are here for the experience of separation. But we can still have that experience of separation and be in line with our soul's purpose, our soul's intention. So what does that feel like? When you're in your sort of your ego purpose, and again, this is not bad. The ego gets a really bad rap. It's actually our ego's purpose that very often sets us on the path of our soul's intention, our soul's purpose. We kind of have to start there in that ego place, in that place of sort of mental compartmentalized separation. Ego purpose is very identity driven. It's story driven. It's things like, I want to be X. I am this. I do that. This, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's goal oriented. So it's pushing towards the future, pushing towards a goal. This is not a bad thing. But in the ego space, we can get really myopic. And here's how you tell if it's an ego story, an ego purpose versus a soul purpose is when you realize that goal, you are left dissatisfied. It's not enough. You feel like you have to push forward and meet the next goal, create the next desire, move into the next identity, always, always, always chasing. The soul's purpose, on the other hand, is what spirit gave to me, is this. It's not directionless, but it's very in flow. It's much more in the moment. It's not directionless in that there's an intention. There is a goal, if you will. But the difference is the ego purpose is more of like a vision goal, a mental goal. I want to be a medium. I want to be a rock star. And it's a, when I get there, I will be happy. I will have realized my potential. I will be in a place where I am content. And of course, that is never true. And whereas when you're in this soul's purpose, you can think about like, you can have this sort of like ego vision. And again, not a bad thing, just the mental component, just the human experience. So don't get too triggered by the word ego or tripped up by the word ego. You can have this vision of a rock star. And instead of moving from that mental place and like, I want to be a rock star. I want everyone to see me as a rock star. I want to live that life. You can kind of drop that down into your body, into your heart, like, ooh, that feels fun. Or that feels whatever. So then you start to move in the direction with an intention to move not towards that goal, but more towards that feeling, leaving yourself in flow and open enough for the universe, for all that is, to come in and fill in the pieces you're missing, because we are human and we are here for the experience of separation. We are here for the experience, not to know, but to experience. And when you're more aligned with your God center, living in partnership with spirit, more aligned with the soul's movement in this body, in this lifetime, you come to realize that more clearly. Now, we're all going to do this. We're going to go up and down. I had a little experience last night. I love to write poetry. I've always loved to write poetry. I write poetry since I was 7 years old. If you follow me on my personal page, you see me like posting poetry. Every so often I'll go get into a poetry frenzy, right? Well, recently I got the message from Spirit just a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. Spirit said, you should write poetry every day. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So I was banging out some poetry, and I'm in the Southwest in this incredibly vast Sonoran desert, just absolutely awestruck. A lot is coming up, especially because I'm by myself. So I don't have, the chatter of the world around me so much. And as I'm sitting there last night writing another poem and really just enjoying that process, there I am in my soul's purpose, because the soul's purpose is, what are you enjoying in this moment? You are in the flow in this moment. Boom, I'm writing this poetry, I'm having an amazing time, and then I immediately jump into my ego, be like, how can I just do this all the time? How do I make money at this? How do I monetize this? How do I capitalize on this? Woo, I'm out of my soul and into my mind. Is that a bad thing? No. Maybe there's a reason for me to move in that direction. I don't know yet. My job is to go, okay, noted. There's a mental ego purpose going on, purpose driven drive going on. I just drop into my body and my heart, and I get back into the flow of writing poetry and allow the universe to fill in the pieces, because I don't know. My mind is not capable of knowing what is to come. My being is not here for that knowing. My being is here for this experience. And this experience was, okay, writing poetry. Whew, there's the pull. Immediately want to jump into the ego purpose. So again, we usually start with the ego purpose. I want to go here. I want to be that. And we move in that direction, and we fight and we struggle and we clamber over obstacles, and then we achieve it, and we put our freaking flag in that mountain as though I have arrived. And then we look around and go, ugh, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Wait, what about that mountain there? Okay, we're going to struggle and we're going to climb and we're going to go for it. But the soul says, I'm moving up the mountain. I'm enjoying the flowers. I'm looking at these cool rocks. Oh, look at this path meandering. Whoa, got a little complicated. Okay, let's go a little more slowly and clamber up. It reaches the top of the mountain, goes, great view. I wonder what it's like from there. And it keeps on moving and exploring. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's staying in present. It's staying in the moment. All right. Remember, ego is not a bad thing. Ego purpose isn't a bad thing. It is through a process of elimination that the ego puts us on the path with our soul's purpose, especially when we are committed to divine spirit, when we are committed to living in partnership with spirit. And when you live in that moment and you pull yourself out of your mind and get back into your soul and stay in the flow of what you love, in the flow of what brings you joy in this moment, that is your purpose. Your survival instincts often want to kick in. At least that's what happens for me. I'll find something that I'm loving and really enjoying and getting a lot of juice out of this moment. Like, okay, how can I do this and survive? How can I like make this like livable? And spirit is reminding us today that that's not the point. If you stay in soul's purpose, if you stay in that flow, in what brings you pleasure right now, everything will open up so that you are able to, so that you're taken care of. And I don't necessarily mean that like you're just going to get gifts and things showered on you. That may happen. It may happen that way. But you may feel inspired to take some action that monetizes your passion. Or you may get a job offer that maybe isn't your passion, like it's not a poetry writing job, but maybe it's something that is kind of fun and enjoyable and low key, and you don't mind doing it. Maybe it gives you some inspiration, and the people are kind of cool, and you're able to like make some money, and it gives you plenty of time and space to dive into your passion and do what it is you want to do. You don't know how that support from the universe is going to show up, but it will show up if you do your part and stay present in your passion, in what you love in this moment. And that is allowed to change. I was having a little text conversation with my mother the other night. So I'm a tarot card reader. She's been reading tarot cards for a long time too. And it's something, you know, we both follow this tarot card reader on TikTok. He's funny as hell. So we really enjoy him. He's really, really good. His name is Madam Adam. Hilarious. And we were talking about, and I said to her, I said, God, I wish I could just, you know, find that one thing to stick with and, you know, build it up like that and just, you know, do that one thing. That feels like that'd be really a lot easier. And we were laughing because neither of us are wired like that. We get really into the passion, into the moment, and really fixated, and then whoosh, it expands and changes and we move into another direction. It's very much a fluid, an ocean, a body of water. And that's okay. And the job for us, for people who resonate with that changing, that dynamic expansion, organic evolution of what it is you love and enjoy in this moment, our job, our crutch, not crutch, our there's a word I'm looking for. I see I'm tripping now. You know, what's the challenge for us is to cultivate the faith. The challenge for you is to cultivate the faith, to be in the moment with your soul's purpose, and it will evolve and expand into something beyond your wildest dreams. I assure you, you're not just going to be taken care of. You're going to be thriving in a way that would not be possible if you were fixated with the mind, the identity, the story, that I want to be, I am this. And I don't mean I am like the God presence. I mean, I am identity. That's what I'm talking about. Again, this is not a bad thing, but for those of you listening to this broadcast and living in partnership with spirit, committed to that lifestyle, then I know what you're after is that feeling of flow, that feeling of trust and faith and true enjoyment and thriving in your life. And spirit says that is your soul's purpose, is to enjoy and thrive. The form is secondary. For poetry is secondary, mediumship is secondary. It's not about what you're doing. It's about how you feel in this moment, and the container that shows up for you, the activity that shows up for you, that fosters that purpose, that fosters that joy, that fosters that creative expression. That feels pretty complete to me. I hope this has been valuable for you. I'm sorry that we didn't get you guys commenting and talking about it. Maybe you're just kind of feeling like me today and a little bit withdrawn. And I almost felt like I was like, I don't want to go and get live. But I got this message and it felt really valuable. So again, I might have tripped up over myself a bit and be a little funky energetically just because I am in a really super withdrawn state. So thank you for bearing with me. But if this does resonate with you and you're tuning in on the weekly and you're following me around in Bhava and you want to inquire about joining our community, I would love to talk to you. I want you to send me an email. It's in the description of this video. You can also check out our website, learn more about us there. We have a new one actually being developed. It's very exciting. It's really exciting. It's beautiful. It's created by one of our Bhava alumni, Heather Foster, who's an amazing marketer, a very creative soul. So we have a new one coming, and we do have openings for membership, and our community is kick-ass. Okay, our community is lots and lots of meetings, all online over Zoom video. We have 5 classes a week that are available to people who want to be a part of this community, learn more about their spiritual gifts, hone in on those gifts, do the deeper healing with an incredible support system to remove the blocks that are keeping you from living that soul's purpose, going deep into your pleasure. That's what it's all about. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Go deep into your pleasure. So yeah, if you want to talk further, I'm available to chat. We'll set it up. We'll see if it's a good fit. Thank you so much. If you found this video valuable, please share it with your friends, family, people who you feel would benefit from it. And we do accept donations to help keep us ticking along and do these kind of things and other projects, activities in the pipeline. We are a church, so your donation is tax deductible. And again, that link is also in the description of the video. Thank you so much. I love you madly. Have an amazing week. Okay, I'll see you next week.